Happy morning, guys. After the long time. So in a polygon, cube and then other basic things. Here, I'd like to introduce a new tool that is called Create Polygon tool. This tool, you can create your own shape, but this tool will work only in the orthographic viewport, front, side, top. So it's need a grid to work. Suppose if you're doing something like that, you can see it's flat because it will work on the grid. This is the first rule. Okay, go to the front or side view. And this is a shortcut. I just created the Control plus Shift and click on the Create Poly tool so that you can create the shelf. Click it here. Then you can create your own shape. So this is basically used for the character models. It's just a plane. In this plane, you can see this vertices are creating this edge, but none of these edges are completed because it's need a divisions in between these two. Suppose if you delete this, what happened? All the shape is gone because it doesn't have any supporting edges. So you need to create some supporting edges. It's an example for this. If I delete, none of these vertices got deleted because it's all having the supporting edges. Suppose if I delete these two, you can see this vertices doesn't have any supporting edges. Suppose if you select everything and delete, only this edge will go off because all the vertices should have a supporting. So for this, how to create the supporting? It's very easy. Shift right click, cut tool so that you can create somewhere here to here, here to here. Once you click and drag, it will go and stuck on the particular vertices. So it's easy for you to, okay. Once I finish this, go to the backspace and enter this. Otherwise, it will be keep continue. Select this, then press enter to finish it. Select and press enter to finish it. Okay, let this one go to the object mode, keep that one in the side. Now front view, image plane, import image. We have some vintage gun, something like that. You can choose anything. You can see the shapes. This one is from a, okay. This is a shape. Okay, take the create polygon tool. So you can see how the gun are made by. So this is a metal and this is a wood and this is a barrel and everything is separate, isn't it? The same way you have to create everything in a separate ways. So first, now I cannot able to see the back side of it. So press 4. It's a wireframe mode. Okay, till this point. Now we get this. So it will be automatically placed on the exactly 0, 0 point. So I select the image plane, move the image plane a little bit far from the center. And this one is already we did. So only this we have. Press 5, you can see the shape. So after this, you have to create a supporting edges by using the multi-cut tool, as we discussed before. Okay, now you need to understand how to create the supporting edges. See, it's mostly straight lines. Sometimes you can bend it. Here we get the triangle, we can avoid it. We avoid later. First thing is we need a shape. You can jump also. From here to here, you can jump. Okay, we did this. Go to the vertices mode. Now you can see this and this doesn't have any edges. So if you delete, this will go off. But leave these 2 points and delete only the unwanted edges. Leave the corners. Select everything. Shift right click, extrude. Once you extrude, you can see it's black. You need to pull or push sometimes. If you do it in the opposite way, it's full of black because of the normals. Normals is an imaginary line which is projected outside of the surface. Suppose if it is inside, it's a black. How to solve this? Display and reverse. You can solve this. My pivot is over here, so I can go to the modify. Then you have to click on the city pivot. Pivot is done. Now I need some supporting edges over here to make it as a round, or this edges corners. Shift right click, insert edge loop tool option box, reset your settings, multiple edges to click. Automatically it will divide into 2. Select these edges from this point to this point. How to select exactly this point to this point? It's very simple. Select the shift over here, then shift over here, double click. Only you can select like this. So go to the 4 mode and see unwanted edges are selected, remove it. Okay, go to the 5 mode, it's a shaded mode. And then I want to select this also, need a round, curvy. Bottom, mostly I'll just leave it like this. Shift right click, bevel edges. Okay, friction and 1 segments. Now, okay, this edges is fine. Over here, selecting this edge. I want to make this one smaller, but when it's small, only this area is getting smaller, not this. Okay, for that, we have something called a lattice. What is lattice? It is in a deformer. Already we know what is deformer is. Okay, whatever we did here, you can see split polygon and everything is stored here. This is a memory, it's a cache. If you store more cache file, the file sizes become more heavier. So you have to delete the cache files. Or you can say that this is called a history. When you can able to delete the history, when you feel that the object is confirmed, you can delete the history. But now it is not confirmed. Okay, we'll continue this. But before I'm continuing that, this particular point should be a more smaller than other area. So then go to the deformer, click on the lattice. Once you click the lattice, you can see the lattice. You can see the divisions over here, over here, like exactly like a divisions, like a height, width, and depth. You can decrease and increase by using the middle mouse button. Select this here, use your middle mouse and decrease or increase. Suppose if you don't have this middle mouse button, you can just type it over here. Suppose if I need a 3 or 4, you can just type it 3 and enter, or 4 and enter. Now, this also have a components. What is components of polygon? Vertex, face, edges, isn't it? What are the components of lattice? Just right click on it, lattice point. Now select this lattice point and scale it. Only this particular point is get scaled down. Okay, once you feel it's completed, select this mesh, edit, delete by type, history. Suppose if you delete your lattice, okay, now I do some more changes. Okay, I do like this. So it's a weird shape, but I just want to go to the object mode first, then select this your lattice and delete it. You can see once the lattice is gone, your shape is gone. So as long as the lattice is stay, you get the shape. So how to retain the shape and delete the lattice? It's the only way that you have to delete the history. Now I can see the lattice is gone and your history is gone and the object is perfect. Okay, I'll do Control Z because the weird shape I did for your understanding. I need only the smaller part. Select this one. Alt Shift Delete T. Alt Shift D is edit delete type history. Alt Shift T. Now it is fine. In the front view, what else we need? We need this area. Now this particular handle, I want to hide it. Control H is a hide. Control Shift H is a unhide. So I do Control H for hiding this. Then create polygon tool. Enter. After finishing this, you know what to do. Multi-cut tool. Multi-cut tool is for supporting edges. This is called topology. It will retain your shape. Use a control to get the straight lines. After this, shift right click, extrude. Top view. Now I can unhide the mesh. Control Shift H. Now, how to align these two? Select these two, modify center pivot, modify center pivot. You can see the pivot is center, the pivot is center. Hold your X. What do you mean by X? It's simple, snap to the grid. Top view, I'm holding the X, snap to the grid, and just move your cursor, left to right, right, right. Since this both pivot are in the center, automatically it will snap to the grid. So in the top view, it will align properly so that you can scale it according to the needs. You're okay with this one. The next thing is create polygon tool. We'll create this. Use a shift to create the straight line. If you want to see the backside also, press 4. Okay, just till this point. So this curvy. Enter. Then, as usual, multi-cut tool, supporting edges. If you don't have a supporting edges, what will happen when you are transferring this to any game engines? The mesh will get destroyed. Press 5 so that you can understand it is the normals based or not. Again, I want to align it to the center. So center pivot, X, move it. If you need, you can go to the render, click on this. Just variation of the color. You can understand that. Or you can change the colors also. Just for understanding. Then you can use hold J and rotate. You can see when you're holding J, what happened? When you rotate, it will snap automatically. Go to the vertex mode. 4 is a wireframe. Scale and place it. Then this particular point, the top, four, face, select this face, frame view, extrude, and extrude. I'm just scaling it to get the shape. Use your insert edge loop tool, but this time insert edge loop tool option box, shift right click, reset. In a menu also you can find out insert edge loop tool and multi-cut tool, everything is there. If you have a problem with the shift right click shortcut, you can just go like this, or space bar and hold, you'll get all the menus over here. Then from here, you can get this one. So it's very easy for you to create. Okay, now press smooth, mesh, smooth. Okay, we need to add a detail, but it's fine. I save this. Gun. Okay. Not only for this, the lattice is very much useful for many more things. Maybe I'll give you another example like aviator. Create polygon 2. Then multi-cut 2. Adjust your edges again. So center, we need one more cut. Or I just go for a straight, because for this we go for another cut. As we discussed before, you have to move your image plane towards the back side. Now extrude this for thickness. Now we need a bend, isn't it? So we can use a deformer, lattice, then divisions, top view, okay, a little bend. Now I'll get this. I'm pressing 3 for smooth. This is for viewing purpose. When you render, it will be a square. You can use a software render to make it proper, but this is the free mode. Select these edges and you can bevel it. But you can also add a more smoothness by using the mesh smooth and then modify. Now we can modify the thickness of this glass. Okay, so what we understand today is a create polygon tool and lattice. Or try to make any gun or a, if you like, you can create also the characters. Top view. Okay, this is a basic structure, okay. But just I want you to work on the create polygon too. Any questions, guys? Let me know any questions. Okay, anytime. Just ping me. I'll send you the personal video for you. So this is an example of a create polygon tool, and it's various objects you can create. How to create these lines? It's very easy. You can use a curve tools to create. So only to the off, we can duplicate the other offs. See? Then you can extrude with the curves tool. Okay, suppose if you're applying the curve tool, first we have to do everything, then you can use the lattice. Okay, guys. I hope you understand. So let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.